get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what it is, man. We are back again, and it's time for a bonus banger. It's bonus banger time, y'all. That's a lock. It's a bonus banger time. When I got one, that's a lock. I keep a banger at all times. But like I always say before I start these videos off, I have no problem delivering this content to everybody that's out there working hard, working a 9 to 5. Everybody that's out there with their own business, getting to that bag the legit way. I make sure y'all got something to watch in the morning times, and I promise y'all there's no problem on my end. I also have no problem making sure I'm warning y'all and telling y'all about how dangerous prison is. I only ask for one thing, and that's for y'all to just stay out the way. That's it. That's all I want you to do, man. I don't ask for nothing else. And staying out the way should be something that you want to do, man. You know why? Because staying out the way is the key to life. It is, man. Staying out the way should be a #1 goal for somebody that's out there doing the wrong thing. You should be like, man, this year or this month or this day, I'm going to stay out the way. I have to, man. It could save my life. It could stop me from leaving my family, going to prison forever, man. Like, just stop and think about it, man. When you out here running around, breaking the law, out in these streets, doing whatever you want, man, one false move, man, you're away from your family forever, man. Is that what y'all want? Like, people be moving around like that's what they want, man. When I was young, I was moving around like that's what I wanted until they sat me down for 18 years. So, like, just think about it before you do it. That's all I'm asking you, man. Staying out the way is a good option these days, man. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Period. But y'all already know what it is, man. This is a bonus banger. So what I need y'all to do with this one, y'all. Like, share, subscribe as well. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. It's time for business. It's time for business, y'all. And the story I got for y'all today is called Slimeball. Part 1. Crazy story, crazy situation, but we are aware, people. We are in penitentiary, man. Crazy things happen all the time. And I'm telling y'all, man, when it comes to prison is home of the slime ball. I'm letting you know now, man, I have seen so many dudes on slime ball time, man. Like, I feel like everybody in there was on slime ball time. Everybody got a little slime ball in them, man. But like, you still had dudes in there that had good morals. You still had dudes that you could tell came up around good big homies. You could just tell the dudes that really just real men in there. You can just see it. But you do have the ones that's always on slime ball time, man. Now, those ones that's always on slime ball time, they think they got all the sense. They think they smarter than everybody. They think they can go this way and you go that way. And they'll be right about everything, man, but it don't always work out in their favor, man. A time that's bad and hectic and violent always comes to a slime ball, y'all. So with that being said, though, we are on Lawrenceville for this, y'all. We are on Lawrenceville. And I can remember in the beginning being in 60 building for this one, man. And like, when I was over in 60 building, San Francisco at the time, man, like from being moved from 40 building, I'm over there, y'all know the count. I'm trying to adapt to this maniac situation, man. But like, I finally, this is kind of like at the end before I finally got a chance to move to 30 building. But before that, I can remember being in the building, man, with just a lot of different people. And this one particular dude I remember because he was the dude that was always in the hallway. He was the dude that was always in the lady face. He was the dude that was always around the red team, the blue team. He was just like all over the place type of guy. Now, this guy I'm talking about, man, we just gonna call him Slimeball because that's just what he was, man, at the end of the day, man. But like, Slimeball wasn't from the 804. He wasn't from Tidewater. He was from around the region of where Lawrenceville was from somewhere. He was one of those guys. Now, anytime that you locked up with one of those guys that's not from the 804, not from Tidewater, and they the guys that's kind of like in the region of where the prisons be located at, like, they be the ones that be knowing all the COs. Now, there's a lot of stories about these type of guys because these guys are in penitentiary where I'm from, like, and I'm pretty sure it's like that where y'all from too. Like, it's the people that grew up around these prison areas, they the ones that's kind of always got a little leeway with the people that's working, regardless if they male or female. So the dude Slimeball, he was kind of like a light-skinned looking dude, light brown skin. I'll give him, he was kind of like a light-skinned looking guy, had the little cut, little low cut wave game. He just was I don't know, he had a sneaky look to me, man. Like, my opinion, like, I never really talked to him. He was all tatted up, and oh, it's just something about him that just rubbed me bad about him, man. I just never really had conversations with him at that moment, man. But like, this man was in everything, man. I'm talking about, man, this man was in everything but a casket, man. This man used to be in, if this guy got the la-la, he want to be down on this dude. He want to be down on the dude that got the Sabasi scripts. He want to be down on that dude. He want to be down on the dude that got the la-la. He want to be down on the dude that got the dog food. It was like, this man used to just be all over the place. So that's how I noticed somebody that wasn't in my block when I was in 60 building. So I used to always see the dude though, like, you know what I mean? Like, he will always be around. Sometimes he'll come 229 in my part and holler at a couple of dudes, man. But like, he was just one of those dudes that you can just see that used to just move around in the building. So at the time, like I was telling y'all though, like for real, like I'm trying to get to 30 building. I done been over there probably like almost 6 months. So like I'm trying to get to 30 building and catch my homeboys before they go home. Like that was my main goal, man. So like I'm moving around kind of like I'm in the shadows, man. Like at this, like I did a couple of things over there as far as trying to get some paper or whatever, but like I knew that side wasn't my calling. Like I didn't start really winning until I get to the other side. But for real though, like just to see dudes like Slimeball though, like you could just tell he was the guy that you can know you had a phone. And the reason why I say you could tell that Slimeball had a phone, man, because he would do things like this. He would come in my pod, and then he would let the dude that be fixing the joint, the dude that be fixing the joint for him was in my pod. He would let him use it. He would meet him at the door and give it back, and you would see him. He would slide the junk right under the door, and our main slider in front of the whole pod. Like, and it wasn't a bad thing, for real, unless you didn't care like Slimeball did. Me, I wouldn't have done mine like that, because I like, even though people might know that you got one, you still don't want to do nothing in nobody's face. You know what I mean? Like you lining yourself up kind of like, but Slimeball didn't care, so he'll be in and out of our pod. He'll be coming in there letting a couple of people use the phone, moving around like he do, man. I just can never figure him out. So I can remember when he did used to get stuff like, so I remember when he did used to get stuff, he didn't get the la-la, like he had got the Hank, he had got the tobacco game, man, but his roommate used to sell the junk for him. So you would see his roommate running around the building, handling his plays, and Slimeball would just be moving around. Now I'll give Slimeball probably like in his 30s or something like that. I knew he was older than me, however old he was. I knew his age was older than mine, but like he just kind of like had that look like he was just smarter than everybody, y'all. That's my word. Like he just always looking like he got a master plan. He got a sneaky face. All of that, man. It's just, I never liked the guy, man. I don't know how to put it, man. Like from the first day that I came in 60 building, I saw this man, long, sneaky face, man. I never liked him, y'all. So boom, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. That's just how I felt from the start, man. So the first time that I ever had to have a conversation with him, man, it was job awkward. It was an awkward situation, because like I didn't even know I wanted to have a conversation. It was a job of awkward situation, and I say that because my roommate messed with the dog food. He messed with the dog food. My roommate I moved in 60 building with. Like, he was regular dude, don't be wilding, I want no fiend with it or nothing like that. But he definitely got his nose dirty. So I can remember a time that he ended up getting some dog food. So I told y'all, bro be inside everything. The dude, Slimeball, be trying to be on everything if he ain't got it. So he hear about my roommate got some eggs. Now, my roommate got a little bit of the food. He ain't had a lot. He had a little bit that his man sent him from 30 building. So he had a little something. So, you know, I don't mess with that. So he doing his thing. So I can remember coming back in to get my bowl, because I'm downstairs with the dude from laundry that I be talking to. Me and him about to make a meal. So I was like, man, let me get my bowl. I ran upstairs to get my bowl. I go back in the cell. When I go in the cell, open the door, I see Slimeball in there. I'm like, it was a reaction like that, y'all. I was like, look at my roommate. My roommate was like, hey, look, hey, this my roommate Weezy right here. Hey, Weezy, hey, look, let me handle something right fast. I was like, yeah, I'm just coming to get my bowl. Slimeball was on the wall like this. He had a serious look. He was like, he seen me coming. He was like, I come in slow, kind of like, you know what I mean? Because I ain't know what to expect. Y'all know I'm in San Francisco gang, so when I come in, it startled me a little bit, but I still quick John. He's good. So I kept it moving, got my bowl. This dude doing in that room though, even though bro told me, I'm like, I see him messing with the food. So this is what it is. So I go back down the steps, I tell the laundry man, I'm like, man, I go upstairs, man, they got dude. I call his name, I'm like, man, they got dude in there. He was like, who? I was like, yeah. I'm like, man, dude, give me Slimeball vibes. Like, he just, something about him. He was like, yeah, like he one of them dudes that he better than everybody. Like, that's how he be acting. That's how he be looking at people. He was like, he be coming to holler at me to do his laundry sometime, but like the way he be talking to me, like, and the way he look at me, he was like, Weezy, I ain't with that. I'm like, man, I feel you. And I got that vibe from him. Like, when he was like, this my roommate Weezy. Like, he ain't really speak. And it was crazy. So I was telling bro, like, man, he in my room. And I was like, he was like, he ain't even speak. I'm like, no, I'm going back in there to get something else. And I was like, if he don't speak, I'm gonna say something. Cause I feel like for real though, and I ain't really pushing nothing at him, but like, bro, you in my room, bro. Like, I don't care who you is, what you got going on in here, bro. I'm about to see what's good at y'all. So boom, I go back up the steps. I get up them jumps quick. Walk my son, walking. Open the door again, and I caught him. I caught slimeball. Slimeball was like this. My roommate was like this. He just finished. Slimeball was like, he seen me, he was like, I walked in, I was like, excuse me, man. I went in my box. I was like, what's up, man? You all right, man? He was like, why I gotta be all right? Everything good with you? I was like, what? What do you mean, Eric? You in my room, right? He was like, true indeed, true indeed, true indeed, true indeed. I don't want no problems, young blood. I said, yo, look, respectfully, man, I ain't young. I was like, I ain't young, bro. I ain't no young dude, man. What you talking about, bro? I was like, bro, I'm 26, bro. I ain't no young dude, bro. He was like, oh, my bad, my apologies. My apologies, man. He was like, hey. He looked at my roommate. He was like, hey, yeah, go ahead. Wrap it up. Catch me at dinner. I just wanted to see what it was talking about. He was like, all right, I'm gonna let you got my roommate. Let me turn around. He seen me. He was like, all right, young blood. I was like, I gave him the elbow game, y'all. So boom. I wasn't feeling this energy, man. I tested his temperature and I wasn't feeling it. And I knew it. Like, he kind of like I ain't go up there to push nothing at him. At the same time, though, I'm just like, yo, what's up? Like, I went to check his temperature. Like, he showed signs of weakness slightly. Like, that's what I got. You know what I mean? Like, he was a giant coward. Like, he didn't even stand up. But, you know, he probably thought he wasn't doing nothing. And I was being a maniac. So I didn't even look at it like that. But when he dipped out, I told my son, I'm like, yo. I was like, man, you got dude in the row. I was like, man, I don't like dude, man. He was like, why? I said, man, I just don't like him, man. Like, I just, something about him. He just a little sneaky, little, you know what I mean? Like, kind of like on some give me bad vibes type of guy. He was like, for real. He was like, man, I mean, we were just doing business. Like, he came just to see what I had. Was it all right? I let him hit a joint just to see. You know, we gonna spend the money when I go to dinner. So, you know, I was like, yeah, you good though, bro. Don't pay me no mind. So I dipped out, went back downstairs, continued making my meal. So after we finished making the meal, it was time for dinner. So it was time for dinner. I looked up, I seen Slimeball come back in our party. And this time when he came back in our party, I guess he called himself trying to break the ice. Cause he came to the door and he was looking, he was like, I guess he was looking for myself. He was like, hey, he saw me, he was like, hey, Weezy, right? I was like, yeah, he's, hey, where you sell at? I was like, I don't know. He was like, yo, get this to him. He had me a laundry bag, decent amount of food in it and all that. I was like, all right, got the job. He was like, he fell back in the hallway. He was like, we straight? We straight? I was like, yeah, what you mean we straight? I got the bag. Like, we talking like all the slider doors open. I'm in my part. He out in the hallway now. He like, we straight? We straight? I'm like, yeah, we good. Like, yeah, we good. What's up? Everything good with you? I keep checking his temperature. He like, yeah, everything good with me. So he dipped off. So I took the food up to my cell. So I put it over my celly bed. You know what I mean? So when I see my celly come back in for chow, like, yo, dude left this. It's on your bed. He was like, all right. So my roommate was like, all right. My roommate go upstairs. My roommate get in the cell. He called the door. He said, hey, Weezy, come in right quick. I'm like, all right. I get up the steps. I come in the cell. I'm like, what's up? He like, hey, look, you took something out of his bag. I'm like, you mean that I take something out of the bag? What you talking about, bro? He was like, because it's supposed to be $40. He said, this ain't number $22 in here. I said, bro, that's what he gave me, bro. Like, he was like, this what he gave me? I'm like, yeah. He was like, I looked up. I just seen my roommate going down the steps like this. He was mad, y'all. So boom. That's where he had the door like this now. Hey. He ain't call it. He called his real name. Hey, get Slimeball for me, man. Yeah, call Slimeball. Yeah. He had the door like every time the door open, the CO out in the hallway, so he ain't trying to really like move like that. But he in our part with the door keep opening up. He right there at the door. So I guess dude's calling Slimeball. Slimeball come to the joint. You like talking to her, the door closed. So I guess they went to like in the crack of the door and they talking. So I see my roommate like this. My roommate was like, nah, my roommate ain't mess with nothing. My roommate got his own stuff. My roommate don't gotta mess with nothing. So the door opened up. Slimeball was like, I gave you the bag, youngin'. I was like, look, man, I gave him the bag. He was like, man, it was $40 in it. I said, when he said it, I looked at him, I'm like, the audacity of this man, y'all. Like, just imagine, like, somebody accusing you of something that you know you innocent of. Like, this is one of those, like, man, I definitely didn't take nothing out of the bag. I'm not a crook. I'm not a thief. That never was in my rap sheet. So this man, I said, yo, so he's sticking with his story. So I'm like, so I walked to the door, and I looked him in his face. I said, yo, man. I said, as soon as you gave me that bag, man, I took it in my cell, man. I said, want no $40 in that bag, Slimeball. What the hell you talking about, man? He was like, man, I gave him the bag, man. I'm like, I just looked at him like, yo, my roommate was like, he had a look kind of like my roommate was looking like he ain't even know who, like, I wanted to be like as I think about it now, I want to be like he believed me. But at the end of the day, he had to look like, I don't know who to believe, y'all. So boom. So you know what I did? I said, yo, listen, if you think I took something from you, I told Slimeball straight up. I said, yo, look, now I'm mad. I said, yo, look, if you think I took something from you, or you think I took something from you, I told my son that too. You think I took something from you, or you think I took something from you, y'all come straighten it in. Word, I went up the steps, y'all skipped them jumps. Got up the steps fast, you hear me? Went to the cell. Boom. Start moving boxes. That's all you hear is boxes moving in the joint. Yeah, take the TV down. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Put my sneakers on. Yeah, what's up? I come out, they right there at the door. We right our cell on the top 10. You can see we right there by the front door. After I move all the boxes, I come to the door. I'm like, what's up then? What's up? You think I stole something? Come straight in there. Yeah, come on. My roommate like, he looking like, shh, this jump crazy. So of course, Slimeball don't move. Slimeball like, he looking all stupid in the face. I'm like, this dude, wow. So my roommate come out there, he like, look, I ain't trying to fight Weezy, man. He was like, I know he wasn't. He was like, that nigga a piece of shit, man. I shouldn't have dealt with him, man. He a piece of shit. I was like, that nigga a fucking Slimeball, man. I was like, real shit. That nigga Lasha fucked that nigga up for lying, man. He was like, don't worry about it. Fuck that nigga, man. Don't trip your shit up. You trying to get the 30 builder, right? I'm like, yeah, but that nigga a piece of shit, bro. I was like, that nigga welling on earth. I was like, oh, my mama life he welling. He welling, bro. He was like, man, I believe, bro. Don't worry about it. Slimeball stuck to his story, man. On everything, man. I used to see that, man. Like, I want to attack him so bad. He don't even know. Now, I know he going to fight me back because he ain't look like no weak dude anyway, but, like, he just don't know. Like, for real, I wanted to fight him. I wanted to fight him bad, y'all. Like, real talk like that. Like, he just lied and put me in the middle of this stuff. So, like, I'm just getting to Lawrenceville. And this is like, I don't get into situations. But this is a situation right here, man. So, like, my roommate, like, don't worry about it. He was like, that's on me. That's on me for blind hustling, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I let it go on the strength that I'm trying to get the 30 builder. Like that's the main goal. So I ain't trying to jeopardize that. Gotta go to the hole. Goddamn, I gotta go to the hole for fighting, get out the hole. They put me back in 60 building game and I gotta go through the process of waiting again. So I was like, Lawrence dude don't put his hands on me or disrespect me. Like I ain't got no problem. I told my roommate that. My roommate was like, man, he ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that, man. Don't worry about it, man. He shot his shot. And that's just what it is. I'm like, man, that junk crazy. You let him, I'm like, you gonna let him get away with that? I'm telling you that it's false. So you gonna let him get it? He was like, man, look, he ain't even worth it. So I'm like, man, all right. So I let my roommate do him. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I just let my roommate do him, man. But like since that day, man, I used to see bro, man. And I just used to look at him me and his eye contact used to be different. Like we might be in the chow hall. I might be way across the other side of the chow hall. Like I'm eating, I might look up and see him and just lock in on him, pause, like just. And just really showing like, yo, I don't like you, man. Real talk, man, I don't like you, man. You a real deal Slimeball, man. So like, I just continued not rocking with him, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Like he just was a different type of guy. Like for real, like through the whole time or the rest of the time in this building, man. Like I ain't gonna lie, I probably said not one word to that man, y'all. So boom, I ain't had to, man. There wasn't no need for me to even talk to this freaking Slimeball, man. I ain't had to say nothing to him. So I just left it at that. I just let him do him. So the Slimeball running around doing him. Slimeball, like I said, he keep his hand in the something because he know the police. He know the people that work around this joint because he grew up around these people. So he know the people. He had the cheat code. So bro always got his hand in the something. So he was doing him. I ain't gonna lie. Like, and for real, like he had some tobacco one time, man. We didn't have no tobacco in our part. I wanted to holler at him, but I ain't say nothing to him. Word, I was like, I'm good, man. I'll go without having a bogey, man, before I gotta ask him. Like I just didn't want to ask him for nothing. I didn't want to do nothing that had to do with him, man. Like that's all I cared about, man. I didn't want to do nothing, man. So like time went on, a little time went on. So like I used to hear about they was gonna do the institutional lock. They was gonna do the little institutional lock jump. Like this would be my first one on Lawrenceville. Like I had went through a little lockdown process when I was in 40 building, when I was over there with all the red teams and all the red and the blue teams when I first got to Lawrenceville before they moved me to San Francisco. And they had locked that building down and shook that down. But that wasn't like the institutional joint where they locked the whole compound down and they feeding in the building. They fed us in the building, but like that was like a baby joint that they did. But this is the whole compound. So we was hearing about it was coming. Like we was hearing about it. They was gonna do the shakedown. Me personally, I was gonna try to be in 30 building when they do this, man, but I wasn't. So I was like, for real, I want to be over here when they do it. When I'm getting 30 building, I ain't gotta go through it for 90 days because they was doing it like every 6 months. It was either 90 days or 6 months, one of the two. How they do it on Lawrenceville? I think it's 6 months. 90 days is Sussex. I think 6 months for Lawrenceville, twice a year game. But nevertheless, it was about to happen. So everybody's talking about it. Well, the shakedown is about to happen everybody knows. Everybody kind of knows, like, especially on Lawrenceville. Sometimes Sussex 2 will try to throw the curveball in and you might not know. You might not find out at a good time or nothing like that. But this was a joint where everybody was saying, yo, the kitchen worker came back and was letting people know, like, on that Wednesday. So we didn't know if they was gonna do it. We was like, yo, if they don't do it Wednesday on Thursday, which is a crazy day to start lockdown, they was like, they gonna do it Monday. So that was the word, man. So you know me, I'm getting prepped. I'm getting prepared. Like, I'm getting my little feezies. I'm getting my little tobacco, because at the end of the day, I need at least 6 feezies to go up at least 1 time a day. That's all I wanted to do. So I'm getting prepped and prepared. And everybody else kind of was too. If you dirty, you need to go ahead and put something up. You need to go ahead and hide it, because we have got the word. So when they didn't shake us down or put us on lockdown at the end of the week, which we know they didn't, we already knew kind of like, yo, this is the last Sunday, then we're going to be on lockdown. So everybody was kind of already preparing for it, man. Like, that was the word. Everybody was preparing, like, yo, we're going to go on this lockdown. You better be on point. That was the talk. So we go into lockdown. Monday come, we don't come out. It was a lot. Everybody was saying it was true. We don't come out on Monday. So when they don't let us go to breakfast, that's when everybody was hitting the intercom. I woke up hearing people hitting the intercom, and the lady was like, y'all on lockdown. That's all I kept hearing the lady say. Everybody hit the button. Y'all on lockdown. Y'all on institutional lockdown. Yeah, y'all on lockdown for the rest of the week. So like when it's like that, there's nothing else to do but just to lay it down, y'all. So boom. So I'm gonna trip it, man. I ain't gonna wake up to like 12 something. This is, you know, you get your rest up when you lock down. This is a time when you can finally like, you know, unless you're gonna be a psycho and be riding dirty still, like, you know what I mean? But this is a time, lockdown is a time where you just kind of like sit back, you lay back, get your mind right. You might write you a letter. If you got the pad, tablet, you write your email game. It depends. Like, you just want to kind of like connect with yourself. Other people on the street, man, like, you just trying to get your thoughts back together. You don't got to be on watch your back time now 24 hours a day, because this is reset time. Like, when you lock down, it's like a baby reset, because you in the cell. You in the cell, just you and your celly, you know, and that's just what it is. So, like, it's a break time for me. That's how I be carrying it, man. So, at the end of the day, like, that's what it was. Everybody already knew we was on lock, man. So, I slept till like 12 something. They brought breakfast, they brought lunch. You know what I mean? So, like, for real, they never really shake down on that first day. Like, that first Monday, unless I never know about it. What I think they do is, I think they shake the kitchen down, the gym down, the yard down on that first day. I think they don't come in no buildings until they do those things right there I just named. Then they start hitting the buildings. But they started doing the shakedown. Long story short, they started doing the shakedown. So, when we was at, like, when they do the shakedown, like, they'll come through with so many people. It be so many people they come through, rookies, the people you ain't never seen that work up front. Like, they come through with everybody. Like, they needed bodies because they want to get it over with fast. So they got everybody out in the pod, but you can look and you can see kind of like 60, 62 pod where bro is at. You can see that pod. Like, they brought us out and you're supposed to be sitting in the chair. They had changed it to you can sit in front of your cell. Like, but they got everybody sitting out like in the pod. Like, you still can kind of see them shaking your cell down, but you're not right by your door. So I can see 62 pod slightly, you know what I mean? Because our slider door is open. So you can hear them shaking them down too, you know what I mean? And when I was coming down the steps, you can see that the police was in their pod as well. So you see that, they all in that joint. So we all in there, they shaking the building down. So as we in there, you just heard CO's like, yo, come over here, 62 pod. Dude stuck his head in the door, he's like, hey, I need y'all over here on 62 pods. So all the COs, like the main ones, like the ones that got on the all black and all that, they all went over there. So they was over there for a second. So I'm still sitting in the chair handcuffed. So while they was in there, all ears, you hear like noise, like handcuffs. They won't shock us. We all know how that noise sounds, like handcuff and all that. So I'm still looking out the door. I'm like this. I look out the door. I look up. All you see is bro. You seen the dude. Oh, when I look up, all you see is slimeball. Slimeball was like this. They were taking slimeball out. Then I look, I see his roommate come right behind me. I'm looking, I'm like, oh my God, they got rid of slimeball. I'm like, this junk crazy, man. So the COs come back in. So they all back in our junk. So all the police bootleg, cool dudes, all that. So like, yo, what happened over in 62 pod? They're like, yo, they caught dude with the jack, the light-skinned dude got caught with a phone. He was like, well, I think it's his, but for real, ain't nobody claimed the phone. It was like the phone was on the dude top bunk, but he was like, for real, the dude who on the top bunk said that ain't his phone. And the dude on the bottom bunk said it ain't his phone. So he don't know what he doing. The dude on the bottom bunk said, well, I'm going to the hole and y'all found the phone on the top bunk. So he said they going back and forth about it. He was like, the LT just say lock both of them up. So they took both of them, you know what I mean? So they took both of them. So just to hear that, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. So everybody like, man, that's wild. So they finished shaking out, jump down, finish us, boom, we was done. So they done it, they finished with the building. So everybody, I heard two dudes yelling, you know what I mean? I guess they knew him on the door. They were like, yo, hey, look, that junk crazy. And for real, like I told y'all, the slimeball roommate was red team gang. Slimeball roommate was part of the red team. So like for real, I don't know like what true, but for real, I don't know how true the stories was. All I was just thinking like, how Slimeball can get out of this? You know what I mean? Because they got caught with the jack. Usually a situation like that, you both get the case. You both gonna get the case, man. That's just how it go. So we put us on lock, man. So we was still on lock for the rest of the week. We was still on lock for the rest of the week. Everybody was talking about it like, yo, that junk crazy, man. Like, dude, that was Slimeball phone. Everybody know that was Slimeball phone. And bro shooting messages out. Cause you can't shoot no kites out when you in that hole in Lawrenceville, man. I'm telling you, like very few have accomplished that because the hole ain't nothing like how I be explaining Sussex look. Their hole is like a building. Their hole is like one part of a building. One door. They got one worker that be in 50 building. This dude ain't doing no favors. He's not messing his job up. He's not messing his job up. That's a lot. The dude, when I was there, it wasn't even no need to ask him to pass nothing. He's not doing it. It's not gonna happen, man. Like the man won't with that type of time. So at the end of the day, like that hole, you done. But you don't stay long when you back there. You don't stay long when you back there. So your only sense of communication is you got to call to the street. So I guess his roommate was calling to the street and letting people know, kind of like, yo, dude, trying to line me, like, dude, saying that's my phone and all of that. And everybody know that was Slimeball phone. But majority of people knew that was his phone. But at the end of the day, man, they was charging both of them for the jump. So it's like our last day. This like a Friday. We about to come off on that Monday. So when the weekend come, they'll do kind of like they'll call it modified lock, which means that we're still on the lockdown until Monday. But they'll let us come out and get showers on that Friday. Then on that Saturday on modified lock, they'll let us run around, use the phones. You know what I mean? Like probably use the microwave. And then on that Sunday, they'll just let us off till 6 o'clock. Do whatever you got to do to 6 o'clock. Then it's a wrap until Monday. Monday back to regular normal schedule. So like that's how the schedule used to go when you on lockdown. So on that Friday, this is my word. Like I remember being out, man, went to take a shower out in the pod, man. Like for real, like dudes running around like crazy because we've been locked down. So like dudes is running from this cell, passing stuff, going to that cell. Cause they letting out 2 doors at a time to take showers. So like dudes is running around. So I'm in the shower game. So I'm in that junk washing up and dudes running around. So ain't no CO in there. The lady in the booth don't care. But I guess when the police gonna come, you gonna know because we don't supposed to be doing what we doing. Dudes running around. Now you supposed to be in the shower, but you don't supposed to be running around. All you hear is hear the police noise. I'm like, man, I got soap in my eyes. I'm like, I went under the water. I'm like, take the soap out my eyes. What? And like Lawrenceville ain't like the little bar jumps at Sussex where you can peek through. And no, they got shower curtain, like a dark shower curtain, white jump. So you gotta like look from the side. I got the soap on my face. I'm just trying to make sure what's going on. I hear the police. I really don't got nothing to do. But still though, I was like, I moved the curtain, y'all, and I look. I had to move more soap out my eye. I look. I promise you, man, I looked up, man. I seen Slimeball going up and stuff like this with his mattress, y'all. You like,
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, staying out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.